Folks, good morning and welcome to day 3 of the 2026 ACC Football Kickoff. We get our morning started today with SMU. Head coach Rhett Lashley will take the podium and offer a few opening comments, and then we'll move the microphones throughout the room and have some Q&A both with coach and our student athletes. So coach, if you are ready, the podium is yours.
All right. Well, good to be with everyone. Excited to be here for our third ACC Media Days and kickoff. And I think for me, just genuinely filled with a lot of gratitude and just thankful to get to be the head coach at SMU and work with an incredible staff, phenomenal players. We got 3 great players representing our team here today. But just thankful to be where I am and get to do what I get to do. Thankful to get to represent the ACC, a phenomenal conference, and really humbled to get to represent our university. We have an incredible president in Jay Hartzell, our provost, Rachel Mercy, our athletics director, Damon Evans, our board chair, Rich Templeton, and all our many donors, and all our university partners are just so fantastic. And so for me and our players to get to come represent SMU is great. We have great alignment at SMU, and you hear that word a lot, but I think the way college football is going more and more now, people can't fake it. You know, either you have it or you don't, and it shows, and we clearly have it. So I'm just really thankful for that and to get to represent them. Secondly, I want to congratulate Manny Diaz and Duke on winning the conference championship. A lot of good friends there, and Jonathan Packey, Jonathan Brewer, David Feely. You know, what they did last year, winning the league, was incredible in a very competitive league, and I think we all know they easily should have been in the playoffs. When you win the ACC the way they did and who they beat, they should have been in instead of a team from the Sun Belt. But, you know, hopefully things get learned and that doesn't happen again. We should have been a 2-bid league, but congratulations to Duke on what they did. Really, really incredible. And, you know, I think so, you know, for me, the summer was fun. We got a chance to work hard through June. Our guys have been working really hard, and then we get a couple weeks off as coaches right before this, which signals our season. And for me and my family, it was kind of a low-key summer. We just hung out at the lake a little bit. We did get to go to Montana for a week. I'm going through some challenges right now. I've got 2 sets of twins. My girls are 10. They're getting older. Hi, Rowan and Scarlett watching right now. And then Hudson and Thomas are turning 16 in September. So I bought 2 vehicles yesterday. And now I'm in the process of getting them insured. So there's a lot going on there. And you know, fortunately, my father-in-law was an insurance agent, so he can help me out, just knowing how bad it's going to be. But and then my wife, Lauren, she's fantastic. So missing them right now. But we had a good summer, and now we're geared up and ready for the season. I think when you start looking at where we are as an ACC, look, I think our league's never been better, never been healthier. I know the commissioner outlined a lot of those things the other day. You know, I think in a time where, for whatever reason, recency bias seems to be the thing that carries the day until it doesn't. I think we have to be honest with ourselves. You know, nothing that happened last year in the past has any effect on this year. For our team, for our league, or for college football, everything's a blank slate. And that's what's exciting about the game. But, you know, since so often we say, well, this league's the best league because of what they've done in the past, then let's look at the past and be honest with ourselves. You know, last year we went 8-6 against the SEC. And it's funny, I ruffled some feathers last year here unintentionally when I said that, you know, in the last, since 1963, the same 6 schools have won a certain conference every year. And ironically, it held true again last year. So I just think what our league has done, 8-6 against the SEC last year. We were 7-4 in the postseason against Power 4 opponents. And then you look at what we're continuing to do. You know, our league is continuing to tout how many non-conference games we play. Everybody's playing 10 Power 4 games, some 11. We play, you know, more big non-conference games than any other league. Yet at some point, these FPIs and all these algorithms you think will catch up to that reality. Whenever some of y'all figure out how we can have preseason strength of schedules and power rankings before anybody's played a game, y'all let me know. But so I just think our league's in a great place. It's top to bottom. It's healthy. 2 years ago, we got 2 teams in to the first 12-team playoff. This past year, we should have had 2, as I said, and one of our teams played for the national title. So I think we've continued to solidify ourselves as a national title contender. We've won 3 in the last 15 years. Only 3 leagues can say that. So our league's in a great place, and it's, I think, arguably as good as it's been this year. There's probably 8 to 10 teams at least that could easily be justified as winning our league this year. So it's going to be a lot of fun to compete. I think when you start thinking about SMU, we're not a blue blood, but we are a new blood. And so when you start thinking of it along those lines, new blood is what we're currently doing. We're present. Blue blood means it's what you've done in the past. And we're not resting on what we've done in the past. We're living on what we're doing now. And I think when you look at it from that standpoint, in the last 3 years, we're a top 10 team. And the reason I can say that is we have the 8th most wins in America in the last 3 years. We have the most wins in the ACC in the last 3 years. We've got the most wins in the state of Texas. We have the most road wins in the state of Texas. So I think when the data starts to take, we're 17-2 at home at Ford Stadium. It's the best home record in the ACC. We've yet to lose an ACC game at home. We're 14-2 in the league, which is 2 games better than anybody else in our first 2 years. So we've had a good start. We're so thankful to be here, and candidly, we've been good, but we're in pursuit of great, and we haven't achieved it yet. We got a lot of work to do. So that's kind of what I know these guys and I are all focusing on, is how can we be great. And then lastly, as I kind of wrap up, I want to talk about these 3 guys. So we got P.J. Williams here, starting offensive tackle from Dickinson, Texas. Coach John Snelson, a legendary coach in our state. We got Brandon Booker, a linebacker for us from DeSoto, Coach Claude Mathis. And we got Kevin Jennings, our quarterback, Jason Todd at South Oak Cliff. 3 great young men from the state of Texas representing us. And when I start thinking about our guys, we've obviously been promoting Kevin this week a lot, and deservedly so. I think his stats speak for itself. When you start talking about returning powerful quarterbacks, nobody's got a better winning percentage of guys that have at least started for 2 years. He's got the 3rd most wins returning in the country. He's 5th in passing yards. He's 5th in total offense. He's 5th in touchdowns and returning powerful quarterbacks. Top 5's pretty good in returning. In the ACC, he's 1st in returning passing yards. He's 1st in total yards. He's 1st in wins. He's 1st in winning percentage as a returning quarterback. So it's not just what we think. Like, there's actually evidence in 2 years to back it up. And he's healthy now. And so we're excited to push him for, we know it's a team and a player award. We got to win. We got to play well all year. But if we do, there's no question in our mind he's one of the best players in America, and we want to support him with that. But with that being said, on behalf of our staff, and I have a fantastic staff, we're just so happy to be here representing SMU. We're excited. I'm excited about our team. I like our team. I like the makeup of our team, not just physically and all those attributes, but the intangible attributes. And we're excited to make the SMU family proud this year with what we do out on the field. So with that, questions?
Coach, thank you. Folks, if you would please identify yourselves and the agency you're with. The first question will come in the first row. Coach, to your right.
Coach, Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com. How are you?
Good, Dan. How's it going?
Eliminated a lot of things that have happened in these first couple of years in the ACC. You bet on yourselves as an institution at SMU to leave the American, to come here to the Power Four. You played for an ACC championship, and then you were one step out the door playing for it again last year. Just what that says about where SMU was and why betting on yourself and having that faith has paid off so far, and why this is something that's not a fluke, but what we can expect from SMU.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Great question. I mean, we bet on ourselves. And, you have to go perform. And fortunately, we were able to make a good first impression. I think last year was important that we backed it up. I know we didn't win the league, but to go win 9 games and still go 6-2 in the league and play really well and have some good moments, I think backed up that it wasn't just a fluke. Like, we have a chance to have staying power, to be a great member of this league, to compete for this league year in, year out, and to compete for the college playoff year in, year out. And that's our goal. That's what we want to do. We have great supporters. We were able to bet on ourselves because our university and our supporters are fantastic. But like I said, we've been good, but we're still in the pursuit of great. We haven't won anything special. We haven't done anything special. We know there's a lot of hard work ahead of us, but I think it just validated to everyone else and to ourselves that we are where we're supposed to be, and we can achieve the things we want to achieve, and that's what we're still working on.
Coach, left side, about the 4th row in the middle.
Hello, Coach. Owen Hillman at the league winners. You have a lot of returning talent in the offensive line. Can you speak about the importance of returning offensive line and how important it is to gain that continuity?
Yeah, thanks, Owen. Yeah, I mean, obviously PJ's here, and PJ has been with us the last 3 years and just been an incredible level of consistency and talent for us. And now he's set to, he's first-team All-American and should be a first-round draft pick if he stays healthy this year and does what we know he can do. But it's not just him. I think Garen Justice and Reggie Bain, our offensive line coaches, have done a great job, man, of just recruiting, bringing guys in, developing, and growing that room. You got PJ, you got Josh Bates at center, you got Addison Nichols returning at right guard. Andrew Chambly's played a ton of football for us. So, you got 4 guys who have played a lot of football, 4 guys that were starting when we beat Miami last year. So, returning guys. We got a lot of good young players, too, competing at left guard and other spots on our line. So it's not just that we do have a veteran group come back, it's the depth. And as we all know, it's hard to play O-line. You can ask PJ. Injuries happen. And a lot of times in the big-time college football, it's not about your starting O and D line. It is important. It's what's behind them. What's the depth? When a guy gets nicked up, misses a game here or there, what's coming in behind him? But for us, it's huge. Offensively, we got to be able to run the ball to control the game. We got to be able to protect the quarterback. I look at the O-line's the engine. Nobody on that field can do anything without those 5 guys, and so it's huge for us to have a lot of veteran guys coming back this year.
Coach, right side, 4th row, all the way against the wall.
Coach Ryan Castle with Sons of Saturday, good morning.
Good morning.
With 3 co-coordinators on offense and 2 co-coordinators on defense, how have the responsibilities and workflow kind of divided itself between those guys? And why did you choose to label the staff that way rather than the traditional solo coordinator?
I'm just not good at making decisions. No, so, a couple things. It's a great question. And we've been blessed for 4 years. I hadn't had to change coordinators. That's been pretty cool. It helps a first-time head coach his first 4 years to have guys like Scott Simons and Casey Woods. And Casey's going to be a fantastic head coach at Missouri State. I can't believe we got to play him week 4. But and then Scott, going to get to be the linebacker coach for the Dallas Cowboys and not even having to move. And it's where he grew up. Both those guys did so much for our program. But you also look at the health of a program and as a staff and go, okay, well, when that happens, we got a chance with, again, our AD and our resources to go out and hire the best in the country. And we're able to look inward and find the best. And so to have someone like Maurice Crum and Ricky Hundley Jr. sitting there. Ricky Hundley's been with Scott Simons for 10 years. Incredible success together defensively, and obviously at SMU. They've changed the culture of defense at SMU, and he's been a huge part of that. And then Maurice Crum, who's been with us the last 3 years, was a 2-time captain linebacker at Notre Dame, has been a coordinator other places. Those guys, they get what the identity of our SMU defense is. So I think those guys have done a fantastic job taking what we've done, carrying it on, and then trying to, hey, how do we get better? And kind of put their own personality on it. Then you go to offense. Rob Likens has been with me since my 2 years at Miami. He's incredible. He already had a co-OC tag, kept that. He obviously is doing some other things. Well, not obviously, but he's doing some other things for me from a chief of staff role and other things as an associate head coach that is really vital to me. But it allowed us to take Garen Justice, who's been fantastic. He had a co-offensive title already. And then De'Eric King, who is a fantastic young coach. You guys can ask Kevin about De'Eric. I got a chance to coach him, now work with him. He's a rock star. And so now to have our quarterback coach and O-line coach in lockstep and our receiver coach who also is doing a bunch of other things. And Rob and Garen and I have been together for now, we're going on our 7th year. De'Eric played in our system. So I just think there's a lot of continuity. And so rarely can you say, man, we changed our coordinators and feel like it was a smooth transition. And for me, I didn't feel like we had new coordinators this spring. And then Casey Horney's running our special teams now, who had been with us the last few years. He's fantastic, got over 25 years of experience. He was our assistant coordinator. Kyle Cooper was running it. Well, with the transitions on offense, we moved Kyle to full-time offense because he's going to be a coordinator someday. And so Kyle's just another part of that offensive team that's helping us on offense and allows Casey to kind of take over the defense or the special teams. So that's kind of how it worked. It's not always going to work that way, but when you can look inward and find the best options, that's great.
Coach, thank you. You and Brandon can switch spots.
All right.
Start spending time with our student athletes. Folks, once again, please identify yourselves and the agency that you're with. That would be a huge help. And our first question will come to the left. Brandon will be about midway, right in the middle there.
Hello, Brandon. Owen Hillman at the League Winners. You're from DeSoto, Texas, a town that has produced several talents like Von Miller and Byron Murphy over the years. What does it mean to you to build a legacy from such a prestigious football town and continue it with SMU in the state of Texas?
Well, it means a lot to me, man, because seeing the greatness come from that school and just trying to be another part of that legacy is something like no other school can just give you, especially coming out of high school. Seeing dudes like you said, Byron Murphy, Von Miller, is just special. And now it's my turn. I'm at SMU, got one more step until I hit the league, and then, man, legacy and history will be set.
Brandon, right side, first row.
Brandon, Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com. We've heard a lot about Kevin Jennings. We've seen him on the field. What's it like going up against him in practice? What do you think opponents see when they see him on the other side?
Going against Kev at practice is literally like having a game at practice because he knows you. He practices against us every day, so he knows kind of the defense and our tendencies. But going against Kev has really made me better as far as like my pass coverage and just learning how to read offenses and how to adapt to different quarterbacks because there's no other Kevin out there. He's one of a kind.
Brandon, we're going to go your next question on the right side, third row, almost there at the center aisle.
Hey, Michael from PlantTheSpear.com. First big game of the season is down in Tallahassee at Florida State. What are some of your early thoughts about the offense and their new quarterback, Ashton Daniels?
There really is no new thoughts. We just gonna prepare how we prepare, and then we're gonna go down there and play.
Right side, second row, right side, second row here. Thank you.
Kenton Gibbs with Locked On Podcast Network. Brandon, you showed up the biggest when the moments mattered the most. You had your season high 8 tackles against your rivals in Baylor and TCU, and then when the ACC championship game appearance was on the line against Louisville and Cal. What is it about you that allows you to show up most meaningfully in those moments where everything is on the line or in a big game like a rivalry game?
Just the trust in my preparation and teammates and coaches, because without any of them, I wouldn't be successful. I wouldn't be up here, and especially we wouldn't be in any type of good predicament without all of those.
Brandon, left side, we're going to go back to Owen about midway into the room.
Hello, Owen Hill at the League Winners. Can you speak to how your relationship with Alex Kilgore has grown and developed over the years?
My relationship with Kilgore is become inseparable because we know each other on and off the field. We know what each other's thinking, how each other's feeling. Like if I see him down, like I'm gonna come over and ask what's wrong. He might not open up at first, but let him chill a little bit, and then he'll start to open up. And that's something that we learn about each other. We're learning each other every single day, and not just trying to force a relationship upon each other. And that's what makes our bond so good.
So, Brandon, from the podium, let's follow that thought up with your last question. Describe your leadership style.
My leadership style, I would say I'm laid back, but I'm very, how should I say this? I have authority when it needs to be, and I say that because I'm not the person that's gonna yell and do all the rah-rah, but I'll come to you man to man and tell you what you need to do, and even if I have some flaws, I let it be known and take accountability.
Brandon, thank you. You and Kevin can switch positions and
Thank you.
spend a little bit of time with our quarterback. And we'll look into the room. There are a lot of hands, so we will get to as many as we can. Let's go second row, right side.
Kenton Gibbs with the Locked On Podcast Network. Kevin, you are one of the more decorated quarterbacks in not just the ACC, but all of the nation. And with all of the success that you had, how do you prevent your quote-unquote chin from going soft from success? How do you keep that edge of like, we've accomplished good but not great yet? How do you personally take that challenge on day to day?
Yeah, I think it's remembering where I come from, honestly. At first it wasn't all this. Coming into college, I didn't have all the offers. I didn't have much, but, SMU believed in me. So I think it's just staying grounded to my roots, honestly, and having my teammates just check me if anytime I get out of place, I'm not working hard as possible, let my teammates check me. So I think that's the main thing for sure, just having the great people around me.
Keep your eye right there, the gentleman right next to him.
TJ Wilkerson from PBJ Productions. First off, Kevin, I'm loving the fit. Looks really good.
Appreciate that.
Second and foremost, I remember we met you on stage for the first time 2 years ago when you were competing with Preston for the job. You've quickly become one of the most prestigious QBs in the ACC. Where have you grown from that time, not just as a player, but as a young man?
Honestly, think just the confidence-wise, honestly. Confidence takes you a long way. You're nothing without the confidence. I think that's what makes a quarterback, honestly. If you're confident on the field, if you're confident around your teammates, it's going to allow you to play better and communicate better with your teammates. So I think that's the main thing for sure. Just my confidence elevated, extremely. So. Yeah.
Still keep the focus on the right side, this time third row in the middle.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's Be Good with Association of Women in Sports Media. This is going to be another one of your years here at SMU as the starter. How much freedom has your coach given you now with the offense and the rest of your team at the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, it's a lot of freedom. I think that's the main thing for a quarterback and a head coach or offensive coordinator, having the quarterback. The more freedom they have in me, the more confidence I feel to go out there and, play up to my level. So I like to go out there and just play free. Mistakes are going to happen on the field, so just, play free. Mistakes happen, erase that, and just continue to go.
Let's go front row, right side, Kevin.
Kevin, Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com. In a world where quarterbacks are changing every year in the transfer portal, you've stayed committed to SMU. What is it about loyalty that you've learned from coach and the staff, and why continue to represent the Mustangs in a world where this doesn't happen a lot anymore?
Yeah, I think loyalty means a lot to me, honestly. Like I mentioned earlier, coming into high school, SMU was pretty much my only offer. They believed in me, they showed the loyalty in me, and I think that's my job, just to reciprocate it back, honestly. Show the loyalty back. And I'm also from Dallas, so why would I want to leave and go play anywhere else? So I'm just trying to put on for the city of Dallas and, just bring some great things to Dallas, honestly.
Kevin, right side, third row, all the way to the wall.
Smoke at Greenville Sports Media, students of the game. Kevin, having Coach Lashley actively support you as one of the top quarterbacks in the nation, what does that do for your confidence heading into the season?
Yeah, it definitely boosted a lot. All the things that he said on this stage, I appreciate him for all of that. It truly means a lot. The confidence he has in me just helps me, have confidence in myself, honestly. Knowing that my head coach have confidence in me like that, it takes it a long way, honestly.
Kevin, right side, second row.
Thomas Christopher of the League Winners. Kevin, you announced the Kevin Jennings Recovery Center. Can you just talk about what that is, why it happened, and why that's important to you?
Yeah, I'm extremely blessed to have that. It's an opportunity for me to leave my legacy at SMU. The support staff around SMU, it truly means a lot. They put me in this situation, helped me out a lot, and it's just also a thing for our players. Our players can get better recovery. We have different things like cold plunges, saunas, and all that stuff up there, sleep pods. It's going to be a great thing for our teammates, and I'm just grateful to have this at SMU.
Kevin, left side, fourth row.
Hello, Owen Hillman at the League Winners. The behind-the-back pass against Stanford became one of the highlights of the season. How did that play come about, and what was the coaching staff's reaction when you first pitched it?
All right, so it was Monday walkthrough when we first started. At first, it was supposed to be like a little flip, and then me and Coach King was talking. He was like, let's spice it up a little bit. And then we told Lashley, and I was doing it behind the back, too. He was like, if you do 5 in a row, we're running the game. Did 5 in a row right there, and, I'm surprised he actually called it, but it worked out though, and I'm glad he called it for sure.
Kevin, your last question, third row, right side.
Kevin, Michael with Plant the Spear, the fit, just fire, bro.
Sir,
obviously, as you look at the big game with Florida State coming up in Tallahassee, as you've been studying the defense, what challenges have you seen so far that Tony White's defense at Florida State presents for you guys?
Yeah, we know they're going to cause a lot of challenges. They're a great team, and opening up with them week one, it's not an easy task. Going to Tallahassee, a very traditional school. We're going to play in front of 90,000 people. So it's only just a blessing just to get the opportunity to play an ACC opponent in week one. We know they're going to come out, fast, ready to play, and just to beat us. But we believe in our team. We know what we're going to do.
Kevin, thank you. You and PJ can switch spots.
Thank you.
Finish our time with the Mustangs with PJ Williams. PJ, hands are in the air. We will go second row right here to the right.
Kenton Gibbs with Locked On Podcast Network. PJ, your story and Kevin's juxtapose each other a little bit because as he was a very unheralded guy, you were an Under Armour All-American, and everybody saw the potential in what you could be very early on. And now you've developed into being a guy that's a first-team All-American preseason and all those things. How do you stay grounded and humble despite that? Like, hey, everybody saw it, and now I'm just walking in what was expected.
Just staying confidence. Having the confidence is key. Staying down and staying humble and respecting your peers, everyone around you, taking all the wisdom and taking all the knowledge. And that just goes a long way, just listening to people around you.
PJ, we're going to go left side, second row, gentleman in the white shirt.
Billy Embody with On the Pony Express. PJ, the path for you since you got to SMU and evolving into this player that's projected to be one of the top draft picks, what's the process, what's the work ethic been like for you and kind of growing into that type of a player?
Staying focused, gaining trust with a lot of players on the team, believing in my coaches. From day one that I got there, Coach Lashley, Coach Justice told me this was the goal, to make me one of the first rounders, great big picks out of SMU. And I didn't trust every word they said, and I stayed down, I listened, and those guys, I don't know if there's any other better leaders out there than Coach Lashley and Coach Justice. They're tremendous guys, and they have a lot to do with my success.
PJ, right side, third row.
Lido, Greenville Sports Media, students of the game. First off, drip tech on 10, man. 10 out of 10. After that, tell me about the relationship you got with KJ, protecting him for this upcoming season.
KJ was one of the first guys that I got introduced with when I started the SMU team. Him and a guy named Isaiah Smith. They were two great guys, always been there. They was in there when I needed them the most. KJ is a guy that I respect the most, one of the guys I respect the most on the team. He's a great guy, great family, great background. Kevin, I treat him like I treat my sister. Like, if someone... if someone's messing with Kevin, I got his back regardless. Anyone touch Kevin, Kevin's on the ground, I'm like, Kevin, who touched you? Where'd it come from? So, I'm his personal protector. I want to protect him at all costs. He's the value of our team. He's a great guy, man. And everyone needs a Kevin on the team.
No pressure on the follow-up question. Right side, third row.
Kevin J. Jacobs with Greenville Sports Media. Your team that has one but two centers that are for the Remington Award that's outside of the media room. What's the thoughts on that? You're talking about the depth of SMU.
We have tremendous depth. We have tremendous guys all over in every position. And those two guys, they're probably one of the most harder workers on the team. They have great push. They push me every day. They push all the younger guys. They even push the skilled guys that come to our workouts. They're very big competitors. And that's what SMU all about, just competing and finding more guys that want to compete at big levels and have the confidence that we bring.
We'll see if we can squeeze in two within 90 seconds. Right side, first row.
PJ, Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com. I see the cross there on your neck, and obviously faith in each other on this team is important. Just what faith means to you and how you see it kind of trickle through the team.
Faith means to me just staying down, being loyal, and putting all your trust in God. And to our team, it's very important that we trust in each other. Trust is the biggest thing. We have a leadership meeting every Wednesday, and trust has been one of the big topics that we're talking about. And trust is big for our offensive linemen. We need 5 guys that we could trust at all times, 5 guys, or the guys next to you, you need to trust them the most. Because if all 5 guys are doing the right thing, then we have a pretty good offensive line. That's what trust and the faith goes a long way with us.
PJ, your last question will come from right behind him. There we go.
Thomas Christopher, the league winners. Throughout your career, you've been able to play both left and right tackle. Can you talk about the importance of that versatility, and does your mindset change at all regardless you're playing left or right side?
No, my mindset is just dominate. Find your opponent. Find your opponent and dominate them. That's just the main key, is staying focused. it's a little thing. It's little things when you do change sides, stance, feet work, certain things. You're better at certain things on one side than the other, but it's just repetition. You do something a lot of times, you get more comfortable, and you work on your weaknesses. I have certain weakness on my right side that I don't have on my left side. I have certain weakness on my left side that I don't have on my right side. So it's just working with all of it, finding the best situation for you.
PJ, thank you. SMU, good luck. We'll see you on the road. Folks, Pitt is due in the room next at 11 o'clock. Thank you.